choice is yours. You can get with this, or you can get with that. You can get with this, or you can get with that. You can get with this, or you can get with that. I think I'll go with this, because this is where it's at. You can go with this, or you can...
Baby, call me stupid. Hello, beautiful people. I am the pink lady, and I am feeling extra fancy because my camera gear came in. So today, here with all of this extra drama, I am here to deliver the general collective message. Okay, I was so excited that I got on the camera. I was like, I just want to film something. So here we are. Okay, what I feel like we are talking about, whenever, wherever, and however you are watching this, I feel like this message is going to resonate to what you are going through. Okay, I believe everything happens for a reason, so you clicked on this video exactly when you needed to see it. All right, and thank you so much for doing so. But today, what I'm here to talk to you about is what we as a whole could be focusing on, and the two various options or various ways we have to go about it. When I pulled the card, the channel message that I got is literally from the song that I played in the intro, but it's literally like, the choice is yours. Like, literally, the choice is yours. The choice is yours, but we have to make it, or it will be made for us. And what we are basically trying to decide is how we want to go about this Knight of Pentacles energy. Now, the Knight of Pentacles is the messenger of earth energy. With earth energy, we're talking about the 5 pleasurable senses. Okay, we're also talking about that tangible coin. Okay, that dollar bill. Okay, all of us are really feeling like, okay, now that I feel like I have studied and gathered enough information to understand how this motherfucking game works, how this world works, in ways for me to get what I want, acquire what I want, because that is what the Knight of Pentacles is all about. But we are figuring out a way that we can do it that creates sustainable things, that creates things with longevity, because we're talking about earth energy. Earth energy is slow, earth energy is consistent, earth energy is relentless, earth energy is ever present, it's everywhere, all around us. Okay, and with that being said, we are all trying to tap into our Knight of Pentacles energy, because with this, we are really trying to communicate our value, the value of the things around us, and how that all reflects the flow of life. Okay, we also feel like we have either gotten some reward, or we are leaving some, or trying to like figure out what to do with some baggage. Let's see if it will focus. There we go. And if you look and see, I'm going to show you the 2 other cards to show you our options. But I kind of want to do this like a pick a card. So I want you guys to choose between option 1 and option 2. And I'm going to show you the backs of the cards and not the front. This is option 1. You can get with this, or you can get with that. You can get with this, or you can get with that. You can get with this, number 1, or you can get with that, number 2. Okay, because this is where it's at. Alrighty, and with that being said, I want to jump right into group number 1. Now, if you want to watch both of these messages, I suggest so, because at the end of the day, both of these options are available to you and being presented to us during this time. So I think it's important to understand, you know, all the cards on the motherfucking table. You feel me? But I also think it's important to tap into which one you are leaning the most towards. Okay, so group number 1. This is the way that you are going about your Knight of Pentacles energy. We have the 4 of Swords. The 4 of Swords represents rest. When I see it in this deck, I literally see it as a nail in the coffin. Okay, you're really trying to find a way to put things to rest, put things to bed, and have some sort of peaceful and finite endings to things, to where things can kind of still and find some peace and calmness. You could have even gotten a message from an earth sign that is a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, or you could be an earth sign with a message that you feel like is going to put an end to something, or really going to put a rest or a stop to something. But I think whatever this is, this is the direction that the Knight is going in. This is the direction that it looks like the Knight is headed to. And group number 1, you are the ultimate direction that the Knight is going. The Knight really wants to rest and experience peace. Even when I think about this in the Santa Muerte deck, like a skeleton would literally, their bed would be a coffin. So I also see it as like trying to focus on meditation, trying to focus on really feeling rested and peaceful. But I want to pull further so we can see what this Four of Swords energy has to offer group number 1, why the Knight of Pentacles is approaching this Four of Swords in this way, and what it has to offer us. And with that being said, I am going to use my energy oracle to pull one card with love, light, and peace. So would it be amen, ashe, okay? To pull one card to clarify what the Four of Swords, okay? And the card that came out was Caring Connections from my energy oracle. Okay, so carrying connections with the Four of Swords. I definitely feel like this is some sort of rest to romance, or putting it into some romantic connection, and choosing to invest and focus on yourself and the message that you have to bring out into the world. Or this could be a deepening of a relationship because of a break. I feel like you guys could have taken a up to 5-month break, and someone came back, you know, with the roses, the chocolate, the whole nine. It was like, look, I rested on it, I thought about it, I sat about it, and I don't want to give this connection up. And I really feel like that's why group number 1, if anybody that is watching this picked this group, because as the Knight of Pentacles, you were looking at this like, is this worth investing in? Is this something valuable? Is this something worth my while? Or is this something that I really need to put a nail in the motherfucking coffin? Okay, and I think that's where you guys are at right now, or where you guys may be at, putting something to rest, or something to rest, that something that was put to rest in your past may be coming up for you right now, and you have to decipher the true meaning of it for you and what place it has in your life. Okay, I am going to use, what is this, my crystals stone deck, to clarify and see how we can better connect with the earth energy as far as the Four of Swords and the caring connections. Okay, and with that being said, with love, light, and peace, I clarify for thee. Okay, and by thee I mean the Pink Lady Collective. Okay. Okay, guys, so let's see, what earth energy can we tap into that will accurately help us understand the Four of Swords energy and caring connections in relations to the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so give me one card, because that was like literally 12. Okay, one card flew out, and I believe it's Citrine. Let's see if it'll focus. Yes. Okay, so this says, a must-have for wannabe makers of art. How noble, and money. How gouche. Citrine is a pale gold to smoky brown quartz. Those candy yellow citrines you find at shops are actually heat-treated amethyst. Ooh, that's interesting. Okay, so who needs it? Anyone with a big idea or a big dream, probably you. Like I said, we have things to do. I feel it. Where to put it? Wherever you set intentions, placing some citrine in your pocket each morning makes an energetic statement like greatness is out there and I'm coming for it. And when to use it, when it's time to really get your grind on and start creating the tomorrow of your dreams today. Manifest your masterpiece. Group number 1, I really feel like you're focused on manifesting your masterpiece, because I feel like in the past you may have felt like, okay, at the end of the day, I understand that I can manifest love relationships, and I understand that that is an aspect of my life that I can explore, and I am absolutely willing and open to, you know, all the loving and possibilities that can actually come from this. But at the end of the day, I need to find some genuine rest. I need to find some genuine peace. I need to really put an end to certain things that aren't healthy for me, so I can embrace this idea of citrine, so I can manifest my masterpiece, okay? And I feel like you guys might also be focusing a little bit too much on manifesting love, if this is something that you have been focusing on, because at the end of the day, love is coming for you, because the caring connections card came out. Whether this is a caring connection that you are ending or beginning, there's a cycle to everything. So if this is something that you are ending and you're putting a nail in the coffin to a relationship that is no longer serving you, understand that that means that a better one is approaching, and it's probably approaching a lot faster than you think. But I think what you need to be focusing on right now is yourself, your your like personal self, because the Knight of Pentacles is all about investments, and how valuable the day-to-day movements, day-to-day things add to your life. Okay, so make sure all of the connections that you have are actually caring. Make sure they do not make you feel like you have to nail yourself shut in a coffin, and make sure they're actually something you actually want to invest in. Okay, because right now we have work to do. Anyone with a big idea or a big dream, which I'm guessing is you, because you're watching and you're group number 1, find out if you can get some citrine. Let's see if it focuses. There we go. See if you can get yourself some citrine. I think it will help. There's just a lot of yellow energy in all of these cards. Yellow orangey energy. You see that? Because I do. All right. But with that being said, I hope this makes a little sense. Okay. Last but not least, I am going to pull from my Oracle of the Radiant Sun to see what effect this choice is going to have on your life, choosing to, as the Knight of Pentacles, go towards the Four of Swords, or, you know, embody the energy of the Four of Swords with love, light, and peace. I call on motherfucking deep. So motive be, amen, Ashe. Spirit, please light the way and guide the way to the clarification and the reasoning behind the Four of Swords. Please illuminate to us all, for group number 1, what choosing Four of Swords, what effect this choice is going to have on their life. I got generosity and speculation. What is this? Saturn and Leo, and Jupiter and Cancer. Saturn and Leo, life lessons, and Jupiter and Cancer. Okay, so with these two cards, I definitely feel like with you choosing to take a break, you could also, I feel like it's two ways. So a part of you is choosing to take a rest because you really need to reconsider when, where, and how, and who, specifically who, you give your generosity to, who you're generous to. I really feel like you're really taking the time to really focus in on where to best assert your energy and who to do it with, because these are Cancer and Leo cards, and this reminds me all about community, all about family, all about partnership, all about the home, okay, all about celebration, okay, all about choice, okay. So I definitely feel like right now, speculation, just don't feel like you have to stay stuck in this Four of Swords energy forever. But one thing that I definitely do see is that there's definitely a deep need for rest, and I feel like this rest is going to be a very big and beautiful, is going to add and be a very big and beautiful change to your life. I hope that makes sense. And with that being said, I'm going to move right on to group number 2. And group number 2, baby, what you are doing with the Knight of Pentacles is you are 8 of Pentacles in it all the way home, okay? Yes, 8 of Pentacles. So that means you are focused on calculated, deliberate, and consistent actions, okay, to fulfill you. I'm trying to get it to focus, guys. Not focus on me, but focus on the card. Alrighty. Yes, I also feel like group number 2, we're talking about the bag. This group is definitely more focused on making that money, honey. Alrighty. And I definitely feel like it's interesting because even though, like I was telling group number 1, they are the direction that the Knight of Pentacles is going to, but group number 2, you have caught the Knight of Pentacles eye, because if you can see, that is what him and his horse, them and their horse, is looking back at the 8 of Pentacles. The 8 of Pentacles is the idea, like I was saying earlier, of just consistent work. So let's pull from the Energy Oracle and see how this 8 of Pentacles relates to the Knight of Pentacles. how does this Eight of Pentacles relate to the Knight of Pentacles? We have the card Envy. Let's see if this will work. Card number 20. I need to take this and give me a second. Be careful who you guys listen to, because I feel like there could be a person in your life that is telling you that you have to go harder, that you have to work harder, that you have to exert, and really like feel like you have to break your back for something. That is not the truth. The Knight of Pentacles is here to tell you that you do not have to be envious of anybody, and if anybody is envious of you, all the world is asking for all of us is to be patient with our own journeys and to wait. The sun will shine on all of us. Okay, there's no need to trick, finagle, and manipulate people to get what you want. And there's no need to even do that to yourself in your head, to act like what other people want isn't something that you want. Okay, if you want something that other people want, you can go out and get it and do that shit, because at the end of the day, it's you want it, and it's gonna be, it's not about the fact that somebody else has it. It's not about the fact that you have it over somebody else. It's the fact that, do you enjoy it? Do you love it? Does it add value to your life? Is it healthy for you? Okay, and I'm talking about people, places, things, situations. I don't know. You tell me in the comment section down below, honey. But with Envy being here, and like I said, the Knight of Pentacles is looking back at the Eight of Pentacles. So I also feel like you guys could just feel like you are really coming off of a time or a heavy period of heavy and hard work and consistent work. You guys could just be a little bit drained, and you're envious of the fact that there are some people who can literally make money in their sleep, and you feel like you'll never be able to get there, or you feel like it's going to take a lot for you to get there. But trust and believe the Eight of Pentacles always leads to the Ten of Pentacles, as long as you keep up that hard and consistent work. And I know it's not fun, it can be redundant, but that's the point. I think it's about focusing on your own personal journey, your own personal path, and where the fuck you are going. And with that being said, I'm going to pull a card from the crystal deck to see what earth energy we can tap into to further align us with the Knight of Pentacles energy, and the choice of choosing to go about this energy as the Eight of Pentacles. And the card that came out is Meteorite. I want to make sure you guys can see this. Alrighty. It says meteorites are extraterrestrial rocks flung from space. They've been carbon dated to the beginning of time, i.e. even older than our sun. Meteorites come in three forms: nickel, iron, chondrites, and palladites infused with peridot. Who needs it? Children of the stars. Where to put it? Wherever you gaze towards the distant constellations, with or without opening your eyes. Okay. When to use it? When you're looking to conduct more spiritual energy, try nickel, iron, meteorite. When you're looking to chat with a friend in another galaxy, go with chondrite, meteorite. When you want to feel aligned to that universal energy that pulsates through everything, try palladium, meteorite. Connect to your star stuff. Yeah, I definitely feel like with this crystal being here, with the Envy and the Eight of Pentacles, I also feel like everybody that picked group number 2, you could just have people in your life that are looking at you like, oh, well, she thinks she's doing this, or oh, well, she thinks she's doing that, and oh, she thinks she's working so hard. Yes, we all are working very hard. Even when it doesn't look like it, even when it looks like we're all resting. Okay, because we are all connecting to our own personal star stuff, our own personal power. Okay, the things that make us and that are going to lead us to this Ten of Pentacles, the things that we can do over and over and over and over again, and continue to do and continue to breathe life into, even when we're tired and we don't want to. Okay, and I feel like group number 2, you guys are really tapping into your purpose, your mission on this planet, and how you want to go about it. Okay, that is the biggest thing for you guys. You guys are really trying to connect to not only your purpose for the next couple of hours, couple of days, couple of weeks, couple of months. You're really trying to tap into the thing that is going to create longevity for you in years, in future, for your future generations, because I feel like you understand the dire and the necessary need to create a good foundation right now, so you can continue to build for the rest of your life, on top of more and more and more positivity. Okay, because I really feel like with Envy being here, maybe you feel like your whole life you've always been on the outside looking in, or maybe you feel like people have always treated you some type of way, excluded you in some type of way, and maybe that has made you envious. But regardless, I feel like group number 2, you guys are willing to put in a lot of work, but just make sure you don't get caught up in your work, because at the end of the day, it's not about the work, it's about you. It's about what you bring to the work, and it's about how the work affects other people. I just heard the lyric, why be a hard rock when you can be a gem? Don't be envious, baby. We all have the same 24 hours. Okay? What are we going to do with it? I think this group also needs to redefine the way that they see productivity. Because the Eight of Pentacles can make you feel like you're not doing enough every day. But at the end of the day, who are you comparing yourself to? Make sure that your journey is a journey that is healthy and aligned for you. And with that being said, I'm going to use my Oracle of the Radiant Sun deck to clarify to us what choosing this choice of going about the Knight of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles way, how this is going to affect us. So group number 2, let's take a look and see. How is choosing the Eight of Pentacles going to affect the Knight of Pentacles? Okay, we got originality, bluff. Originality, bluff. I see this plainly as because you're working so hard and working, because this is Mercury in Aquarius and this is Jupiter in, what is this, Gemini. So I definitely feel like because you're working so much and you're trying to figure out these new fun and creative ways to make this Eight of Pentacles work, whatever you are working on relentlessly, whether this be in love, whether this be in finance, whether this be, I don't know, whether it be in goddamn school, spirituality, whatever you've been working on, whatever this Eight of Pentacles is for you, whatever you do to tap into your star power. I feel like if you try to force yourself to get things done when it's just not the right time, if you're not necessarily patient with yourself and tap into the idea that earth energy, yes, is consistent in every day and is work, but it's also about it also is about value. It also is about understanding worth. It also is about taking your time, because nature is not in a rush. Look at my plants around me, they're not in a rush and they still grow and thrive every day. It's a word, get to know it. Okay, so don't function or don't feel like you have to bluff your originality for anyone or anything. Okay, you do not have to put on a fake show to make it seem like you are always functioning at your highest and greatest self, or that you're always this person. Okay, because I feel like the Eight of Pentacles energy could possibly have you feeling like you have to engage in this bluff attitude, and I feel like that's where the envy comes from, because you're like, damn, why do I feel like I'm faking the funk? Maybe because the funk is what needs to be functified. You need to tap into and connect to your own star stuff. Group number 2, I just saw 2222 on the clock. And with that being said, I hope this reading resonated. I hope it made sense. And I hope it can be a catalyst for you to connect with your highest and greatest good. Okay? And with that being said, thank you so much for watching this video. I love each and every one of you. If you want any information on how to contact me about personal readings, all of the information will be in the description box below. So please look into it, okay? I love you and I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Bye. Baby, call me stupid.